So hey guys, welcome back to my channel Tech Results. In today's video, I'll teach you guys how you can take backup of your WordPress files. Before starting the video, let us assume one situation. Imagine you're working with a client for making his or her website. Today, your client calls you and requests you that make a list of few changes that I should give you, and I want the website to be live by tomorrow. Let us assume 6 p.m. Okay, so you start on making the changes after getting the list of changes that he provides you. And then all of a sudden, what happens is that while making your last few changes, you end up crashing the whole homepage. Okay, so you even haven't backed up the files. So in that case, what you will do? You are left with just two options. One is to tell your client that you won't be able to do further changes because of the all scenario, and I am damn sure that the client won't get the scenario because he will be frustrated and he would want the website. So that would look so unprofessional. Or you can try up for asking him for extra time and trying to make up the changes again. So taking backup of your any project is really important, not just website, but any project. A similar thing happened with me also when I was working on my last project. Accidentally, what happened was that actually it was not accidentally. I did it intentionally, just for experimental purpose. I was making a website for my client, and I thought that what would happen if I delete the homepage and then recover it? Would it just happen that it would take the old configuration? So in that case, I just actually, luckily, it was the thing that my backup was ready from Hostinger account. So I actually had hosted the website on Hostinger for my client. So the Hostinger has this good thing that it takes the backup of your website every other day. So that was easier for me, and that was a life-saving thing for me. Actually, I just forgot to take the backup myself, but I also make sure that I do take the backup. So in this video, I'm going to share with you guys how can you back up your files when you have hosted your website on Hostinger, as well as I'll show you guys with how you can back up your files in case you haven't used Hostinger for hosting it. Using a plugin, I'll show you guys how you can back up the files. If the video doesn't get up too long, I'll also show you guys how to back up your files when you have a cPanel dashboard. So without any further ado, let's start with today's video.
So before starting the video, let me first explain you what is backup. Backup is simply a copy of your website that you take on a particular date so that if in future your website crashes, you just need to reload that particular files into your server, and then your website will run as it ran on the day when you took the backup. So after you take the backup and restore it on your server, so your website shall run in the similar way as it used to run on the day you took the backup. So this is one of the reason why you should mandatorily take backup of your project so that you never lose your work and you don't have the pain to do all the things again. So this video has two parts. In the very first part, I shall show you guys how you can back up your files using a plugin that you shall install in WordPress. And in the second part, I shall show you guys how you can back up your website when you have hosted it on Hostinger. For the very first thing, that is how to back up your website using a plugin, the very first step that you'll do is you need to log in to your WordPress dashboard. After you have logged in to your WordPress dashboard, then go to plugins and then add new plugin. We are going to use this Updraft Plus WordPress backup plugin. So search for that. And the very first that comes up in the list, we are going to install that. So do install. After it gets installed, we are going to activate the plugin, and then we are going to go to settings and then Updraft Plus backups. After we reach this area, we are going to select backup now. So you are provided with certain options, that is include your database in the backup, or include only your files in the backup, or only allow this backup to be deleted manually. So I'll do that also. And backup won't be sent to any remote storage. None has been saved in the settings. Okay, so backup now. So it is requesting to start the backup. So your first backup will be taken on the day you install this plugin. So it is today. So it will pop up the message that congratulations, your first backup is running. But to avoid server-wide threats, backup regularly to remote cloud storage in settings. Okay, we'll go to settings, and then here you are given an option to choose your remote storage. So you can tap on any icon to select or unselect. So the various options that are provided is the Dropbox, Updraft plus Vault, Microsoft Azure, Open Slack, Google Drive. So here I shall show you guys how you can back up your files to Google Drive. Google Drive is one of the best options to backup. So we are going to link our Google Drive. Then you have to read the privacy policies. So the folder name, you need to give that. It will be Updraft Plus. Then what your backup shall include, you need to mention that. You can check in or check out the options provided. So I want everything to be backed up. So I'll be not unchecking any of these. So plugin, themes, uploads, any other directories found inside WP content, and then click on Save Changes. Now you need to follow this link to authorize access to your Google Drive account. Without this, you won't be able to back up in Google Drive. So click on it, then select the account in which you want to store the backup. Then you need to grant the access, and now click on complete setup. So here you are done with the configuration. After clicking on complete setup, you'll be redirected back to your website's dashboard, WordPress dashboard. Now that we are done with all the settings, other part of the same previous part, that is when to schedule your backup, whether you will do it manually or you want to automate it manually, or it can be weekly, after every 2 hours, after every 4 hours. You can select it as per your requirements and retain this many backups, scheduled backups. So these are the number of backups that will be retained. That is, after every, like for example, the backup is taken today as well as tomorrow. So day after tomorrow, the backup of today will be removed or deleted. So you need to set it manually. Let us keep it as 5 for now. And I want every weekly the backup should be taken. This way you'll have the backup of whole month. You can keep it as 4 or 5. So I have kept it 5 so that I have the back of every single month. Click on Save Changes. Now that you know how to back up your files using a plugin in WordPress dashboard, let us move on to the second part on how to back up your WordPress files when you have used Hostinger to host your website. For that, you need to first log in to your Hostinger account. Once you have logged in to your dashboard, Hostinger dashboard, you need to go into hosting and then manage hosting. To that, scroll down towards files section and then go to backup. So here you will be getting an offer that daily backups will be taken for an amount of rupees 55 per month, but we don't need that. So here you can see that our backups are taken already. So if you have a website which has a database, you need to prepare backup for 2 files. That is, you can check over here in type section. So MySQL database as well as the website files. You need to back up both of these files. So click on Prepare Backup. After your backup is prepared, you'll be provided with an option to download it. So prepare backup for both of the files, that is the website file as well as my SQL database, and then click on download option. It will start downloading after you click on the download button. So you can only have two prepared backups at any given time. So older backup versions will automatically be deleted. Okay guys, so this was it on how to back up your website files when you have hosted your website on Hostinger. So this was it for today's video. I hope this video was useful for you, and how to back up your files when you have hosted it using cPanel. I'll be making another separate video on it because this video has already exceeded 10 minutes. So let us keep it for another video, and hope you guys like the video. Also, don't forget to check out other videos on how to how to make your profile approved on Upwork, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel in case you haven't, so that you don't miss any updates in future that I shall be posting. Also, you don't miss out with some useful videos that I shall be posting. So thank you guys, till the next video. Bye bye.